Let's get it. Yo, yo, yo. What's good, people? What's shaking? He said, Gully, you right on time. Sad situation about them teens. Man, it's a sad situation about the innocent college student they killed and shit. Shh. Damn. Good afternoon, everybody. I appreciate having y'all here. Danny Aiello passed away. He said, you on for at least an hour? Yeah. Who is Danny Aiello? I knew y'all was going to ask me that. When I tell y'all going to be like, damn, he passed away. Danny Aiello was Sal from Sal's Pizza in the movie Do the Right Thing. He also played the detective in Harlem Nights. Played that rotten ass detective. I think he shot Tommy in Harlem Nights. He was a rotten motherfucker, but yeah. Gully, you stole from me. I don't fuck with you, nigga. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with niggas like you. Get the fuck out of here. I seen your whack ass channel, nigga. You taking niggas whole fucking videos and shit, put it on your channel, act like you do this. Get the fuck out of here, yo. I'm gonna speak on a little bit of that too. Pirates on the internet, just doing anything. Just doing anything. But I don't fuck with you, fam. Gully, you stole from me. I don't even fucking know you, nigga. He said, I'm in the park right now. It's sad. They got to put more. Look at DeVoe. What's up, my nigga? I see you. They got to put more lights in that park. They got to put more policing in that park. That's so fucked up, man. That girl was 18 years old, yo. She was a freshman. Got rubbed out by some hungry young niggas. Shh. He said, in Jordan dropping the Sal 4s too. He said it's crazy how they thought they was really going to get away with killing that white girl. Man, that's so fucked up, yo. You send your child away to school to get an education, and you assume that they're in a legitimately safe environment and shit, and something like this happens and shit. It's so fucked up. The kids in Pennsylvania, they got a law called the Fisher Bill. Any acts of violence and shit, you immediately get certified as an adult. Like, you don't go to no court proceedings or nothing. When they put the cuffs on you, your ass goes straight to adult jail. He said style on him. These fools see a lane and don't even have content. Yeah. This nigga, I just happened to recognize this guy's name, Front Street some shit. I logged on yesterday. This nigga took a whole Queen's... His video is him watching Queen's Flip and punching in and, watching Queen's Flip, King Erner and them niggas argue and shit, and, he'll sit on there and make a few comments. That's not fucking what's up, yo. You know what I mean, my nigga? Go get you a pack. You know what I mean? I shouldn't be talking like this on here, my nigga. You need a fucking pack, my nigga. You should be on the corner pitching somewhere. The shit that you doing is fucking worthless and shit. Wasting your time. Danny Aiello was an inspiration for being accepted in the Italian communities. I don't know about that, man. Danny was the reason Radio Raheem got killed. Nah, he was a great actor, man. He played in a lot more films besides Harlem Nights and Do the Right Thing. He definitely, I don't know him personally. I can't say he fucked with black people, but he seemed to appear in our films and shit. And Spike Lee just recently tweeted he's heartbroken about the passing of Danny Aiello. Me personally, it seemed like my childhood, man, they getting up there and shit. They getting up there, they checking out. It's crazy. Best advice for starting a YouTube channel. This shit is over with. It's over with. They put out a YouTube released a statement 2 days ago. That's what I was doing on Lord Jamar's Godcast. We was discussing that. YouTube put out a statement yesterday saying that they're cleaning up the platform. Watch, y'all gonna start seeing niggas disappear. Y'all gonna start seeing niggas disappear. They totally done with the ain't gonna be no sexually suggestive shit. You bet not say the F word. You know what the F word is. You bet not say it. You be gone. They just going wild with the censorship. Do you know Janoris Jenkins just got cut by the New York Giants for saying retard to somebody? They call it the R word. They call it the R word. Look at this dirty ass nigga Scheme team. Scheme, you no threat, my nigga. You dirty as fuck. You a dirty black man. That's why I ain't never like really went over the edge to say anything to you like disrespectful. You got real problems. Your hygiene is fucked up. You dig? Your hygiene is fucked up. I know your nuts probably big as this goddamn globe. You ain't fucked in months. Dirty ass nigga. Yeah, you totally irrelevant. The Bloods done kicked you out. You know what's funny? You started out, you was one of the first niggas talking all that outer space blood shit online, and then the real blood showed up and run your ass the fuck from over here and shit. You dig? Yeah, get your dirty ass the fuck out of here. I then let you bait me into this shit. This the same shit that YouTube said that they not tolerating anymore and shit, so I gotta be careful, but my nigga, you got hygiene problems. You the worst kind of black man. You make all of us look bad. You need to get somewhere and develop a relationship with some body wash, some motherfucking toothpaste, and a barber. You need a legitimate barber. You dig what I'm saying? Stop shaping yourself up. Whenever you shape yourself up, it's very obvious, my nigga. That shit looks a mess. Stop doing that shit. Stop cutting your fucking face with razors too. You can look at the fucking razor burn on your face, can tell your bum ass don't go to the barber shop. You just sitting somewhere scraping on your fucking face with a Bic or a Gillette or some shit, destroying your motherfucking epidermis. But yeah, I'm done with you, my nigga. Go somewhere and clean yourself up, yo. Bloods looking bad. Bloods don't even want you and shit. Maybe you should start your own gang, call yourselves the Dirt Bags. Yeah, nigga on the street using jail razors and shit. Janoris Jenkins released by the Giants after calling a fan a retard. They said Giants claimed Janoris wouldn't apologize. I heard Janoris' statement. He was like, man, I didn't mean that in the general sense of trying to demoralize a child or whoever was on the receiving end of that. He said, that's just my lingo. That's just how I talk. That is how we talk. I call niggas retarded all the time. Just like this nigga Scheme. Retarded. He making jokes. Okay, your spirit broke. He done called himself Dusty Dave. He trying to joke it off. Your spirit's broke. I'm done with you. I ain't gonna never say nothing else, bro. Just wanted you to acknowledge the fact that your motherfucking hygiene and shit is in disarray. Boom, 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 boom. Tessa Majors, man, was a college student, 18 years old. She went to Barnard University. That's the female equivalent of Columbia University and shit. She was killed during a robbery. She stumbled to a security guard at Columbia University. I guess both schools are on, similar property or something. It's so fucked up. They ended up finding a 13-year-old kid trespassing somewhere. And, when they ran down on him, they shook him down. He got a fucking knife on him and shit. Their interrogation ended up, somehow during interrogation, they got an admission of guilt. We can't always trust these New York City police officials when they decide that they've got an admission of guilt. You know what I'm saying? Like, for all we know, you seen what they did to the Central Park 5, had them niggas in there crying and shit. So a 13-year-old don't stand a chance. Ain't no telling what happened for real, but hopefully Tessa's family gets some closure. Real rap. Nigga in here admitted to being dusty and shit. Good morning, everybody. He said that is not scheme. If it ain't scheme, it'll get back to him and shit. He's still dirty. He said, Gully, how about Juice World? No charges are being brought up for the 70 pounds. They got a body out the deal. I mean, if the police got that, they got that. The law was enforced once he took all them pills and killed himself. They just want people to respect their presence. The police probably like was grinning ear to ear after that shit happened. Yeah, we came to rush and the nigga killed himself. Start throwing pills back. He panicked. Boom, boom. Sensitive society champ. Killed it for Christmas money. They are most definitely taking our First Amendment away. You can say anything without getting into some type of trouble today. This is crazy. Yeah. Did you see what happened in Jersey with the Hebrews? I'm actually not far from Jersey City. Well, shit, I'm in New York. I think Jersey City is like 30, 40 minutes. That's all that's being talked about right now. I want to know what, I was surprised that the people associated with it, they look black. I don't know if they were Spanish or from another country. I don't know. They look black to me. I did know that I want to know what they saying that these people might have some association with the Hebrew Israelites, with the black Hebrew Israelites. I don't know what's the Hebrews beef with Jewish people. Somebody pull me up. I don't know. Gully, do you have any concerns about the Trump supporters threatening if Trump is removed from office? I don't think the world can get much worse. He said they was Hispanic, maybe Ricans. Their beliefs were anti-Semitic. They was tripping, yo. Yes, he did panic. The police would have been doing their job. Man. Hopefully, the police iron out that situation with Tessa Major. That could have been one of our little brothers, little sisters, children, whatever. Just somewhere trying to get an education. She didn't have to die for it, yo. People be in that park, having a lunch, reading books. They said it's common to see, Columbia University and Barnard students under trees, having a sandwich, chilling, etc. That's got to be a big Morningside Park. That has to be a big ass fucking park, man, for something like that to go down and nobody really intervene and shit. Did you see Clinton Portis and 9 others? Joe Horn was one of those people charged with Clinton Portis. If you know the Clinton Portis story, Clinton ain't had no money. The last big story that came across the internet about Clinton Portis was he almost had a nervous breakdown during the course of going to shoot. He was going to shoot one of his relatives. He entrusted a relative or a family friend with his finances that he made from the NFL. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. They fleeced him some type of way. He was ready to kill him. I guess he bounced back because now he finessing the NFL. Clinton Portis shit is wild. Yeah. You would think that after having a career in the NFL, these dudes will retire to having sports bars, restaurants, some type of functioning business where they could sustain a legitimate, fruitful living and shit. I don't know what to say about Clinton right now. I didn't get robbed for my fortune. Yeah, he got robbed. It seemed like Juice WRLD was simply moving and wait. The feds is on him because he had been using a private plane. He not the only one that used them private planes. All them niggas, the Baby, Meek Mills, all of them use private planes and shit, private jets. Them 70 elbows, that they definitely was going to get them some money. That's for sure. My homie was telling me DC dudes have a heavy federal presence and they tend to be disrespectful with cutting lines and stuff like that because they have numbers. DC niggas be cutting niggas in line in the face. Oh shit. They don't teach these young brothers how to manage their money. I don't know what to say, man. If you came fucked up, why you gotta have a $300,000 car? 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make no sense. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. Oh my goodness. I'm overwhelmed. Y'all share this live and like it. Got 225 people here. Like, I didn't announce the live. I just wanted to get on here and bring y'all up to date on some of the things that's going on in the news. Clinton had a lot of baby moms also. All them niggas went to the University of Miami, get off in the criminal shit. Rollo should be an example of what not to do on a private jet. Supposedly the pilot on Juice WRLD's plane called the police. He did call the police. That's public information right now. Y'all like this video, man. Share it on your social media platforms. Appreciate everybody for stopping through. We only 18 minutes in. Lamar is the truth. Did y'all see him come to the stadium with his truck jewelry on? Y'all see him walking to the stadium with his truck jewelry on? With his Hebrew Israelite braids? Oh my goodness. Let me get some water. Give me a second. Think Lamar Jack is an Israelite. I think he's an Israelite, y'all. He said he doing his thing. Nigga threw 5 touchdown passes last night on top of breaking Mike Vick's rushing record. Vinny Testaverde's record, that's a wrap. Lamar Jackson still got 2 more games and shit. He about to break the season touchdown record already. Was held by Vinny Testaverde since 1996. That was their inaugural season moving from Cleveland. Lamar is the truth. I hope he go ahead and I hope he finish the job, man. Take them niggas all the way to the Super Bowl. He got some nice co-stars too. Like, his teammates be getting busy too, and they be going crazy. Niggas catch that ball. Them wideouts be trying to get loose. For real. When he called them plays, it's just like an explosion. You don't know what's gonna happen. Is he gonna give it to Ingram? Is he gonna take off? Play action? This motherfucker throwing a deep ball. They said the black quarterbacks couldn't do none of this shit. I'm going to get you the information on that, Noor. Because of Lamar Jackson breaking Mike Vick's record, records and shit, Mike Vick has been in the news recently too because he got selected to be one of the captains at the Pro Bowl or some shit like that. Because of this, people signed a petition trying to get him removed from the Pro Bowl situation. And I got a chance to read some of Mike Vick case. I'm a dog lover, man. I'm like, damn, Mike, goddamn. I just couldn't. The shit that he was involved in, I couldn't kill no dog. I couldn't drown no dog. I couldn't electrocute no dog. I couldn't do none of that shit, man. He said, I'm a sorry ass Redskins fan. I'm going with the Ravens. I think the whole urban America need to ride with the Ravens right now. We need to go ahead and bring that joint home. We need to go ahead and bring that title home. Melanated quarterbacks have taken over. Yes, a lot of them niggas. They deep now. Watson, Wilson. Oh, man, the dude for the Colts. It's too many to name right now and shit. Yeah, Danny Aiello passed away. He was 86 years old. For those who don't know him by his government name, that's Sal from Sal's Pizza on the legendary movie Do the Right Thing. Yeah, I just found out that he killed him afterwards. I just thought he had him fight. Yeah, I thought Mike Vick just was dog fighting. I ain't know this nigga was doing the Hannibal Lecter shit to dogs. Oh, man. 49er Nation. Lamar Jackson already put you niggas on the shelf. Good morning to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all share this live. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. I'm changing the format a bit. Trying to clean things up around here. Make this platform have a little bit more global appeal and shit. I would prefer that y'all was tuning in to find out what's going on in the news, as opposed to all of the static and drama that y'all conventionally see over here. That shit's pretty much over with. He said, yeah, they was electrocuting them and all. Gully, was Mike fighting them dogs or his cousin? He was with them niggas. It was one named something Phillips. There was just two boys. It was three of them. They paid somebody to dig two graves to bury some dogs. They wouldn't do it. They killed them and buried them themselves. It was known amongst the group. Bad News Kennels was the name of their business. They didn't want Mike Vick digging holes or doing anything that could hurt him. You dig? I guess he was basically bankrolling the whole situation, but I couldn't participate in no shit like that. He said that was his homeboy who did that, but he just took the charges. I doubt it. Vic was the face of this shit and funded it. He didn't actually perform the act. Gully paid his debts to society. They sent his ass to Leavenworth Federal Prison. You motherfucking right, he paid his debt to society, but it's still, I got pets. I got two dogs and shit. Love them like family. I couldn't even process trying to do nothing to him and shit. He said they get mad about dogs but eat cows, deer, chicken, pigs, etc. I believe a dog is more intelligent than all of them animals that you just named. None of them animals that you named, I don't think that they can rescue somebody out of a burning house, or I don't think that they can go in the woods and find somebody who's lost. Yeah, leave the dogs out, man. Leave the dogs out of the comparison. They in the class by themselves. Yes. Got two dogs. Can't wrap your head around. Nah, I can't. He said when you hear the details, you're like, damn, really, Mike? Yeah, I read this shit last night. I actually read like 3 different entries, so I wasn't, misled on what happened. Even if he wasn't physically a part of this shit, like, if you know these niggas killing dogs and shit, like, you tripping, bro. You tripping. It's just inhumane. Let me get a roll call. What city's in the building this morning? Who's up dribbling? I said this morning, this afternoon. I had to watch the noon news to make sure I was on point with my narrative and shit. Rest in peace to Tessa Major. We gonna hear that name a lot. And that story in Jersey City, that shit ain't over with. They had too many guns and ammunition to only kill who they killed. They came to clean up some shit. We gonna find out the next couple days though. East Bmore, Bronx, Philly, Allentown, Vegas, Brick City, Brooklyn, Savannah, Newport News, Brooklyn, DC, Dallas. I think I just seen Uncasa. Good morning to everybody. Rashida, what's up, baby? Good morning. South Philly, Toronto, Houston, Texas, Birmingham, England, Massachusetts, St. Louis, Flint, Jersey, Corona, South Sacramento, Denver, Northeast DC. What's up, DC? I got something for y'all. GT Massive, T-Neck, GT. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. I want to ask you something about T-Neck, bro. Did you know Dolomite was gay? Nah, I didn't. I do know that a lot of them niggas from that era was on some freaky nut shit, some dumb shit. Like when I heard things about Richard Pryor and Marvin Gaye, and I'm like, damn. Ugh. My man said, King Sarfo said he's watching from Africa Bambaata's crib. Tell Bambaataa I don't believe nothing Hassan said. Come fuck with the dribble. Tell Bambaataa to come fuck with the dribble. I don't believe nothing that nigga said, yo. That nigga lying. There's no way we can kick Bambaataa out of this culture. Bambaataa did Planet Rock. We taking Bambaataa over your allegations, homie. Slander don't ruin greatness. Slander don't ruin greatness. We don't believe nothing that you said, Hassan. Good morning. He said Dolomite, Paul Mooney, Richard Pryor, Marlon Brando. Disgusting. My man said Teddy P. I don't know, man. That's enough about the Blade talk, man. That's enough about the Blade talk. But yeah, Bambaataa, come fuck with your boy. Niggas trying to blackball Bambaataa out of some shit that he created. Bambaataa made the perfect beat. We ain't kicking him out. Fuck that. We not kicking him out. We don't believe it. Yeah, Blade lies, man. He said, bro, why would somebody lie about being molested? To start a YouTube channel. Why else? What the fuck? It's a great marketing. That's a great marketing ploy. Party people. Yeah, man. No, Blades be lying. Y'all seen Jesse. Let me stop, man. I'm about to get kicked off YouTube. Y'all seen Jesse Smollett. We can't believe them niggas, y'all. Good morning. He said he should copyright Blade. Good morning, everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through to the dribble. See my new microphone and shit. I mean, they got me in this nice facility recording. Tell me how y'all feeling, though, man. What do y'all think about the situation with Tessa Major? 13-year-old kid. They got the knife from him. He going to the fucking penitentiary. I try to, I try to understand or look deeply into the root of something like that when a 13-year-old is out robbing and shit. When he should be being, when he should be being taken care of. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I was just telling somebody, man. Myself, I could totally understand why a young nigga would want some $350 sneakers and shit. Some people don't understand that shit. Some people don't understand that. Me personally, I can understand why a young nigga would want some $350 sneakers and shit. That's because that's what it is right now. And yeah, I would want my kids to be amongst the ones that has the shoes that they want, because if they don't get them, they might do something drastic. You know what I mean? We don't know what type of ridicule this 13-year-old was going through. He could have been one of them nappy head niggas. Ain't got a haircut in months. Ain't got no sneakers. Family getting high. He's 13 years old out in the park robbing and shit to the point of killing somebody. I'm pretty sure his parenting is all fucked up. You know? He said, what's your next international trip? I gotta go to Africa, yo. He said, I don't understand these children this day and generation media fucking them up. when you got social media and the images that passing through social media, Facebook all day is Air Jordans and shit like that. I wouldn't want my kid to be alienated and not have nice things at school. I wouldn't want to send him to school and he didn't have the things that he needed to be comfortable to go ahead and get his education and shit. That 13-year-old should have been taken care of to the point he wasn't out there trying to. They took somebody's life, probably about nothing. He said, you tooling in from Shamokin. I almost got lost down there fucking with the GPS, man. The Shamokin Dam is down there. I almost got lost. I was scared to fucking death. I almost got lost down there fucking with the GPS. You know them GPS take you all through all types of back roads and shit. He said, man, Gully, if I asked Pops or Mom for some $300 sneakers, they'd kick me in the ass. My Pops wasn't with it. My Pops wore Stacey Adams. My Pops was, he's a street player. He wore Stacey Adams and shit. He would take his shoes to the shop. They would change the heel and buff them motherfuckers, shine them. They look brand new. His whole process probably was under $50 to get his shoes brought back to life. He wasn't with it. My mom always instilled a value in me that you're special and you deserve nice things. If it costs $350, if it costs a lot, so what? You feel me? I got a Nintendo. I had a Nintendo and shit. It was a time when that was a lot of money to spend on a kid for a game system and shit, $100-something. I had one because she didn't want me without. She didn't want me somewhere trying to steal somebody else's or something like that. Whitney, good morning. He said, I'm a Libra. I love nice shit. I love nice shit too, my nigga. He said, $2 to make and sold at $300 China. He said, we still call Stacey Adams biscuits on the West Coast. Yeah, my pops wore them Stacey's, man. Nah, my pop wasn't. Nah. He was from a different era. They just, $300, nigga. Is you gonna live in the shoe? He said, Chicago, the home of that gangster shit. He said, I make my boys work and I meet them halfway. Yeah, they should be in situations where they can attain nice things. They shouldn't be told, nah, I can't do it. If a parent is telling their kids, nah, I can't do it, out of their mouth, you ain't right. You ain't right. Straight up. I was the only kid with a Nintendo on my block at one point in time. I remember when Nintendos first came out and it was like 12 of us in one nigga house taking turns on Mario Brothers and Tecmo Bowl and shit. We in there all day long. My mom at work. As soon as she go to work, we there from the morning to the month till it's time for her to get the fuck off work. You dig? I was fortunate enough that eventually I got my own Nintendo and shit like that. I had a mother who understood. He said, Nintendo was sold out, had to get Sega. I take Nintendo over Sega all day, yo. Did you get fresh for Easter back in the day? Yeah, I got fresh for Easter. We was Muslims. I come from a family of Muslims, but my grandmother was Baptist. So when they did their little, Easter thing and shit, we would get fly and go to church with grandma for the day. It didn't take nothing away from us and shit. Know what I mean? He said, remember Atari. I had the Atari first. Did you know that you can control the ducks on Duck Hunt? Hell nah. You remember the Avia 830s? I showed up to school wearing those joints in the 5th grade. My classmates were like, damn, your parents paid $50 for them? That's a lot of money. That was kind of like my situation. I didn't get my first pair of Jordans until I think I was in the maybe 8th or 9th grade, and I got them on sale. Jordans don't go on sale no more. Imagine Jordans going on sale. I got my first pair of Carmines for like $79 or $80 or something like that. I think that's totally out of the question. Jordan don't even move like that no more. I got them on sale out of the fucking store and shit. ColecoVision, absolutely. Yeah, my first pair of Jordans was Carmine's and shit. That was my first pair. He said Jordans on sale would bring the crime rate up. Yeah, Jordans was on. They would go on sale back in the day and shit. And not only did they go on sale, they had enough pair for everybody and shit. They didn't, like, niggas was getting Jordans. You can go to fucking Foot Locker and shit or whatever your sneaker store. They was right on the fucking shelf. You ain't got to be in no raffle or wait all day. None of that stupid shit. You got the money, you can get them. Well, back then, everybody didn't have that 110, that 125. So I guess they was controlling it a little bit and shit. British Knights, of course. He said these new Air Jordans are fake. I was 9 or 8 years old wearing Jordans. At them ages, I was wearing the Lottos and the Diodoras and shit. To this day, I got classmates that, Diodora's back out now and shit. And I got classmates that be like, man, I remember the first day you came to school with them fucking Diodoras and nobody knew what the fuck they was. Some niggas was cracking jokes. Others was just staring at them and shit. Yeah. Lottos did. Yeah, that's my, hold on. Let me show you my childhood. Let me show you a sneaker from my childhood. As a matter of fact, this pair of sneakers is one of the most prestigious and one of my favorite pairs that I own. These is one of my favorite pair right now. I got these from Walters and shit in Atlanta. Y'all know something about these? Kind of look like a designer shoe, huh? Suede. Y'all know something about these? I went to do an interview. I was on the Yadameen podcast the other night with Lord Jamar. I went and sat next to Jamar on stage with these. He looked down at my shoes. He was like, oh, shit. Fuck you get some pro kids at, nigga? Yeah. That's heat to me. That's heat to me. He said kangaroos. I had the Walter Payton kangaroos, the orange and black ones and shit. He said I went to the court with my J's as a kid and I swear I couldn't miss. I love vintage sneakers and shit. A lot of my hot sneakers, a lot of my hot shit be under $80. He said with the pocket on the side, the Peyton Roo, man, if I could get a pair of them Walter Payton kangaroos right now, whoo! He said, you remember at least go to my Instagram, the Real Gully TV. I got another page called the Immaculate Dribble. That's my personal page and shit. Look at all the vintage sneakers. Troops, Fila. Before everybody went Fila again and shit. I got pictures posted with them Filas on 2015 and shit. He said the Paytons didn't have a pocket. They did have a pocket. All kangaroos had a pocket. The Paytons had a pocket on the tongue. I had them joints. He said I used to buy my tree torns out of Walters. Motherfucker said pro kids with the question mark. You ain't never even seen them before, huh? I think before, at a point in time, Dame Dash actually owned pro kids. They was putting out a pair Beanie Siegel was wearing. It was a state property pair of pro kids. Tree torn. I got a pair. I got the Andre 3000 tree torns. You better go to my Instagram page, my nigga. I'm sneakerhead like a motherfucker. Like before Hype Beast came out and all that shit. I've been on some sneaker shit. Did you cry when Juice WRLD died? I just got hip to who he was like that. He had a song that I like. I've been singing for years. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a radio joint. But somebody was pointing out to me how much Lil Bibby is a boss. Juice WRLD was one of Lil Bibby's artists, right? Or Lil Bibby signed him or something like that. Somebody was showing me how much Bibby is a corporate boss in music right now. He said, my dad used to wear Brooks. He bought them from Paragon. Brooks was official. Dominique wore Brooks, I think. He said we was walking Feline 82 with the Sergio Tacchini sweatsuits. Bibby is intelligent. Yeah, I heard he's very smart. Little Bibby was going to school for engineering or some shit. Wow. Shout out to him. Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. They got the way music is now. Corporate America, the labels and shit like that. They seem to be in a hurry to sign people who rapping about drugs and shit like that. Make sure y'all talking to y'all kids, man, and monitor the music that they listening to. I can't sit here and tell you that I wasn't influenced by Scarface. Scarface had a song called Money and the Power. Came out when I was in the 8th grade. Like to lost my motherfucking mind. Straight up. I ain't even know I was losing my mind. My mom, like, stop playing that shit. Fucking with your grades, motherfucker. You running back. Get that shit out my house. You ever been to Buffalo, New York? Of course I've been to Buffalo, New York. You can't even find them S-Dots online. Man, I've been looking, yo. I've been looking. I want a pair. He said music definitely influences you. Yeah, that Ghetto Boys album that had You Gotta Let Your Nuts Hang. Ooh! I first got my first packages. I was out of my goddamn mind, yo. Boom, boom, boom on your black ass, bitch. Yeah. Fila T11s. He said, you talking about too much. Mom was on the same shit. I hear you. PF Flyers. I seen a dope pair a few years ago. I rocked them. S-Dot sold in Australia. Interesting. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Make sure y'all share this live, man. Like it too. It's almost 300 people here. I didn't get on here and announce it. I just slid on. Wanted to talk about some of the latest news. Lamar Jackson taking over the NFL. They compared him to Randall last night. They said, I think in 1990 or 91, Randall Cunningham was on the front of Sports Illustrated. They called him Lethal Weapon. That's Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar is more... They compare him to Vic because of maybe because of the running and the speed, but I think Lamar Jackson is like a little Randall and shit. I think because he got that quarterback shit with him. Y'all don't forget, Randall was an elite quarterback. Y'all remember... After the Eagles, Randall Cunningham went to the Minnesota Vikings and damn near went to the bowl with them niggas. I think they was like 12-2 or some shit like that. He was lighting niggas up. That badass running back from Ohio State, Robert Smith, number 26. Y'all gonna have me watching fucking sports highlights this morning. Good morning, everybody. He said Lamar getting a ring, though. I hope they defense continue to play ball. They offense don't seem like they gonna have any turmoil. The defense got to continue to do what they doing, and I think he can get a title. He said he's way faster than Randall. That's cool. Randall wasn't known for being fast. He was smooth. Randall was that nigga. He said 15-1. Y'all see that? Randall Cunningham, Moss rookie year. They was 15-1. I told y'all. Don't sit in here trying to act like Cunningham wasn't that nigga. Cunningham was the shit. Cunningham was the shit. And he was punting. Cunningham was the shit, yo. Run that ball. Scramble in that pocket. Throw that shit downfield. And he could punt. Yeah. He said OH Buckeyes everywhere. Yeah, that team was the truth. Robert Smith, he's a doctor. He ended up going to Dr. Robert Smith is his name now. Number 26. He was a beast. He said, Gully, they too young. I got to tell him about it. I can't. They just can't give it to Lamar. He just gonna run off into the sunset. Y'all got to know about Randall too. Y'all got to know about Randall. Randall was the shit before Vic and before Lamar Jackson. The quarterback from the Buffalo Bills, I forget his name. He's number 17. He be watching Lamar Jackson. He watches Lamar Jackson. I see it in his decision making. He'll take off running on your ass too. Randall Cunningham was nice, but played in the hardest division at the time. Talk that shit, man. And the league was rougher. Yeah. Josh Allen. I like him. Buffalo ain't been good in a minute, man. Allen be getting busy. The way he plays the game, he definitely watching Lamar Jackson. He'll take off on your ass, too. He said, I'm an Eagles fan now because of Randall. Yeah, I grew up on Randall. That was my most coveted jersey. I had the white one. I had the white Randall, the white number 12. Cordell was a QB, kicker, and a punt returner. Slash. That's why they called him Slash. YouTube started pulling channels. They ain't done. That's why I'm leaning on sports. I've been telling y'all that. Street ball and shit like that. I knew they wasn't going to let this shit continue the way it is. Every gang faction in the world got a YouTube channel. You think these white people about to let y'all teach their kids gang culture by way of the internet? Why you think they keep asking when you upload? Is this for kids? They not going for that shit. Warren Moon was the shit. He said, I rock Randall Cunningham jersey right now. Me too. Randall went to UNLV, still hold NCAA record for the longest punt. See, we can do this sports thing for days, man. Good morning to everybody that's here. Danny Aiello passed away. That's Sal from Sal's Pizza in the legendary movie Do the Right Thing. He also played the detective in Harlem Nights. He was 86 years old. Aaron Brooks from the Saints was nice. Aaron Brooks, Michael Vick, Allen Iverson, and Ron Curry is all from like the same area in Virginia and shit. If I'm not mistaken, Aaron Brooks might have played AAU basketball or some shit like that with Iverson. Randall's. He said, I told folks months ago they was going to start pulling channels down. That's why I'm putting my motherfucking shit on other platforms. Randall's daughter is an Olympic high jumper. Do you remember the first time you heard 36 Chambers? Yeah, I was in a juvenile. Let me tell you my Wu-Tang story. I was in a juvenile home, a juvenile detention center. With a couple niggas from New Jersey who I got caught with some heroin and shit. So, you know, we like 13, 14, and like 14, 15. We like 14, something like that. And one of them, Malik, we all beating on tables and rapping. Now, us, we was listening to West Coast at the time. We was listening to Snoop Dogg, MC8, Top Authority, all that kind of shit. The shit that was popping in the early 90s. The Ghetto Boys. And this dude comes and he starts talking this Wu-Tang shit. Now, nobody that was at this table knew about Wu-Tang, but I had seen that video, Mystery of the Chess Boxing. And I'm like, I know you ain't talking about them niggas that's jumping around on the chessboard and shit. And he like, yeah, that's them. And he start rapping it. You know what I mean? He start rapping some of it. I'm like, man, that shit's from fucking outer space. Nobody wants to hear that shit, right? So, boom. Yeah, Top Authority. So, boom, right? I ended up getting certified as an adult and got sent to jail. And, you know, I went to the county jail and we could stay up late and watch Showtime at the Apollo. Wu-Tang was on the Apollo. This one, Ghostface had the fucking Ghostface was wearing a hockey mask. And them niggas, they did the Apollo or some shit. Them niggas did Protect Your Neck. They went buck wild on the stage, man. I was like, God damn. Woo! And when I went home, you know, college stations started. College radio was the first people to embrace Wu-Tang. You would hear Wu-Tang on college radio stations and shit. When I was locked up, I would listen to Cream and also Simple. People who aren't really Wu-Tang fans, those are the songs that they will, first songs that they will say out of their mouth. You know what I mean? Before you get off into the Wu's catalog. Yep. Hip-hop memory is impeccable. I can remember these things because I come from the CD era and shit. I remember going into the record store, just flipping through CDs, man, just sitting there like the motherfucker at the counter. He's sitting there like, damn, is this nigga stealing? I'm sitting there just having me a grand old time, reading the back of them, looking at pictures and shit. They used to have a record store called Media Play. I don't think Media Plays are around anymore, where you could go in and listen to the CD before you bought it. He said, I still buy CDs. I got a little collection. Good morning to everybody. He said, talk about the bloodbaths you seen at Vision Quest. Ask Oskino. Don't take my word for it. Ask Oskino. Ask Oskino. He was up there. He know. I think most people would tell you that juvenile homes are more violent than prisons and shit. Motherfuckers in them juvie joints be going nuts. Busting staff in the head, all kind of shit. Straight up. He said, yep, at Tower Records too. Yeah, he said you used to look at CDs like they were magazines. Me too, same here. Flip all through them. I would cut out pictures from the inserts and hang them on my wall and shit like that. How do you throw away an insert like only built for Cuban links? They got Ghostface with the 2 Jesus pieces. And how do you throw away a CD cover like, what's Ghostface first? Iron Man. How the fuck do you throw some shit like that away? You can't even throw it away. He said Spofford. Yeah, everybody know the juvie joints go buck wild and shit. Staff don't even be wanting no smoke. Make sure y'all share this live. I appreciate everybody coming through to kick it with me and shit. Stay up on the latest developments on that situation in New Jersey. We're going to hear about that all weekend. For real. He said the mop ringers and soap socks go hard in juvenile joint. That's where you first learn about the fucking mop ringer. Because a juvenile is crazy enough to hit a motherfucker in the head with a mop ringer. An adult be thinking like, damn, if I hit this nigga, will he be retarded for the rest of his life or will I kill him? A juvenile his mind don't work like that. A juvenile be just, let me creep up on this nigga. I'm gonna bust his fucking top open. Boom! Blood everywhere. Stab you like, oh my God! He said, I be feeling bad for the youngest. They will never get to experience that. They should, maybe they should open some novelty record stores. I mean, I believe they still got some mom and pop joints. I still like buying CDs. I'll buy a CD. I tell some of the people whose accounts I market on Gully TV, I tell them, man, put out some hard copies too. People fucking with it. He said, I was at Frank Murphy Hall in Detroit in 89. Remember the Bad Boys movie? Yes, I remember the Bad Boys movie. The Bad Boys with Sean Penn is a perfect reflection of juvenile systems, of juvenile lockups in the 80s and 90s. Bad Boys. That's still one of my favorite movies. Paco Moreno. Mount Vernon in the building. Christian Okoye. I stay flipping through the old mags. Did you see Wilder KO? Ain't no stopping that man. If he think he better than Mike Tyson in Mike Tyson's prime, he's on fucking drugs. I know that. That was a colorful album cover. Them mop ringers. Sleepers. The movie Sleepers. The movie Sleepers is official as a motherfucker, yo. And it was always a staff member like that in all them homes. Sadistic. Straight up. Can you make a video daily? I don't have the time, man. Eastside Morales and Sean Penn. That's one of my favorite movies, yo. That movie is almost... Bad Boys is almost scary. If you watch that shit at night and you by yourself, there's certain scenes in that movie that's scary. He said, all you seen was Young Boys Incorporated wrote on the walls at Frank Murphy. Sleepers, that's my shit. I read the book first. Bad Boys was filmed in Chicago. Yeah, I've met people in my passing in travels that went to Jamesburg. I think that was the name of it, Jamesburg. He said, remember when he made the radio blow? That's a classic movie. I love that movie. Gully, not for nothing. Get an interview with Alpo so we can get the full story about Rich. I done already told him. Me and him ain't gonna never talk about Rich Porter. I told him me and him ain't gonna never talk about no murders or nothing. That's not what I want. I'm not gonna bring that here. That energy here. I don't even want him in that position on my platform talking about Rich and what he did to him or none of that shit. We could talk about his relationship with different entertainers. We could talk about buying clothes from Dapper Dan. I can conduct an interview with him without offending Pat Porter. Straight up. He said Baltimore Hickey School was treacherous. Uh-oh. Somebody from PA, Newcastle, was on some shit back in the day. You must be from Philly. He said Jamesburg had a football team. Oh, man. Classic movie. If you never seen Bad Boys, Will Smith, that's not Bad Boys. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, that's not Bad Boys. As a matter of fact, whenever I hear them talking about Will Smith's movie Bad Boys, I be like, man, that ain't the real Bad Boys, yo. The real Bad Boys is a classic movie from the early 80s. He said, I saw that movie. I was probably 8 years old. It's classic. It's right up there with The Outsiders and shit like that. These are the movies I was watching back to back. The Outsiders, Bad Boys, Porky's, Police Academy. Hickey was a fucked up spot. I heard of that before. Where is Hickey at? Glen Mills. Glen Mills just got shut down. They shut that motherfucker down. You know what's funny? Them juvenile homes kicked kids' ass for years, killed some kids. And it took for Glen Mills to... I guess Glen Mills got out of hand. They breaking motherfuckers' collarbones and shit like that. It took for Glen Mills to bring some exposure to expose the institution to the rest of the world, to expose institutional practices to the rest of the world. Yeah. Jamesburg in Jersey was a problem. That Jamesburg in Jersey, I believe they showed Jamesburg on New Jersey Drive. There's a scene in New Jersey Drive. Do you remember chip pieces of spark plugs being used to shatter car windows? We called it magic. Yeah, we used to be trying to get up in there and get them motherfucking pull-out tape decks. Trying to get them decks. Or them starter hats them hustlers used to have in their back window. Many of niggas got their windows busted about them caps. Niggas used to have their fucking hats on the back dashboard. Yeah, Jamesburg is in Charles Hickey, Baltimore School. Oh, okay. I knew I heard Hickey before. And on the movie The Corner, the TV show The Corner, DeAndre McCullough, think he got sent to Hickey or he got threatened to go to Hickey before. Yeah. He said, I worked in a group home once. Them kids go hard. He said Vision Quest wasn't no joke. Easy. What scene in New Jersey Drive? It's when dude is laying on his bunk and the other dude walk up and say, yo, man, what's up with your man Midget? Or it's fucked up what happened to your man Midget. Beaumont Juvenile Facility in Virginia definitely get Gladiator School. I think all of them juvenile joints are Gladiator schools and shit. What about the incident in Philly with the young boy shooting out with police for hours? He had fight. Most niggas in Philly be on that type of shit. That was Boys Village. DC nigga, Lorton behind the wall was crazy. When they tell him Midget gonna die, yeah, I think that was Jamesburg right there. I've been here an hour. I appreciate all y'all coming through, man. My narratives, my lives, they're so vintage. I just took y'all places. We started out with the death of Danny Aiello, and he passed away at 86 years old. And of course, Tessa Major, who was killed in New York City on a college in Morningside Park. He was washing out his tea in New Jersey Drive when he asked him that. Okay. Skinny Me locked up. I think most of them is locked up. It's been an hour. I appreciate everybody. He said, rest in peace to Heavy D. Herb McGruff told me that Heavy D is 100% responsible for him becoming who he is. First person that gave him a chance. The first day that he met Heavy D, he rapped for him, and he put him on that song with Monique for all in the same day. Napoleon Armstrong, I appreciate your donation. We used to play James Bird in football. Them motherfuckers was big as hell. New Brunswick, New Jersey. Shout out to y'all. Peace to the platform. How old are you? Because you remember a lot of shit. I just got a good head on my shoulders. What the fuck? Just got a good head on my shoulders, man. I hope y'all enjoy your afternoon. What's your take on the Hebrew Israelites? I seen them niggas at the Million Man March. Them niggas was running around acting like they was in the 18th century. Niggas had swords, spikes, black leather jackets, all kind of shit. All right, Ralph. Y'all subscribe to my channel, The Real Gully TV, and hit the bell so you get the notification for the next time. Love you too, Lola. For the next time that I'm on and shit. And come fuck with me on Instagram, yo. Because y'all be missing. I be having some lives that's popping over there. I might have Carl Krauser, point guard from the University of Pittsburgh, on the day. There's a platform out called Stunted Growth. And they make videos about basketball players who didn't make it. And they dropped one on Carl Krauser yesterday. And he's not happy with it. Hopefully we can get a rebuttal from him sometime today. Tate, I appreciate you, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for stopping to fucking with my platform. I'm up out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all afternoon. And keep it gully. Peace.